everyone, it's Jeff again, and today I'm in the rolling foothills of the high desert of New Mexico. And I'm here today to ask the question, what killed Nara Visa? This is the land of the historic Route 66 and Billy the Kid and the first atomic explosion at Trinity. And I am here today to visit a tiny town of Nara Visa, which is highlighted with an X. In 1900, the Rock Island Railway laid track through what would later become the town of Nara Visa and built this small station. The railroad sent Henry F. King to live there in November of 1901 to be the first section foreman. At the time, there was nowhere for him to live, so he lived in an abandoned boxcar next to the station. There are still many old boxcars converted into shanties in the area around where the station was. It didn't take very long for the town to really take off and grow. This picture is from early 1902. I am thinking that Mr. King must have done pretty good for himself. Notice the name at the top of the building. Sim and Fred McFarland moved there from Lavetta, Colorado in late 1902 and founded a cattle ranch. And then the town really started to grow. They acquired a newspaper in 1909. By 1910, they had 4 churches and a population of 300. And in 1912, they built a hotel, 3 saloons, 3 blacksmiths, 2 general stores, a seed company, 2 drugstores, 2 livery stables, 2 hardware stores, 2 doctors, a broom manufacturer, an undertaker, 2 bakeries, a restaurant, a veterinarian, a lumber company, 2 butchers, a lawyer, a barber, and 2 banks. A railroad brochure from 1915 trying to lure new people to the area described it as follows. Quay County is enjoying a marvelous development at present. Her natural resources are being made known to the people, and settlers are flocking to make their homes within her borders. The Nara Visa district is receiving a large portion of the most desirable people. The thousands of acres of land formerly thought to be fit for nothing but the grazing of sheep are now being developed by intensive cultivation, and the attendant of great results are making the farmers wealthy. Nara Visa numbers about 600, but the population is increasing. The high point was 1921, when the town had 651 residents. In 1936, they decided what they needed to get the town back on its feet was a new school. So the WPA, which was the Works Progress Administration, which was an entity set up by Franklin Roosevelt to get men back to work in the 30s. They built this modern brick schoolhouse. It was a success, and according to records of the day, the town actually increased a little bit in population. So the WPA came back and built the gymnasium you see next to the school. The good times, however, did not last. The Depression came along with the Dust Bowl and Western migration and climate change. There was several drought years in a row, and the town began to die off. It is pretty much a ghost town now. I think the Census Bureau currently has the population listed as 44 But that was in 2000, so it's gone down significantly since then. This is Ira's bar. It actually was put in one of the original bank buildings. He had so many robberies, he started putting his liquor in the vault at night. I pass through this little town a lot, and I always ask myself, what on earth happened to make it die out like this? Here is the original cemetery, one of the few remaining buildings from the shopping district. A very old and abandoned gas station, one of the 2 livery stables. A much later Chevron station. I would be willing to bet that Charlie is long gone. This is the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. It is the only remaining church I saw, and its outhouse. Ira's bar is the one that I find the most fascinating because he hung on for so long. And when he did give up, he just walked away. There are bottles of liquor on the counters. The salt and pepper shakers are on the tables along with the napkin holders. They just walked away and left everything. I will leave you with a picture from the early 60s, which was much happier times for Nara Visa. Every time I pass through, I ask myself the same question. What would kill a town like this? Stay safe, everyone. Think good thoughts, love one another, and I will see you again.